Just for your, so that you're aware, we broadcast all our events live on the net through Google and Hangouts. We do have people watching from Botswana, Zimbabwe, and some from the UK. So you never know who's watching, you never know what opportunity comes up. To introduce myself quickly, my name is Lebo Khomlefe. I'm better known as Dr. Life's I'm the founder of the Hookup Dinner, and I'm anchored by an awesome team that powers this movement all around the country. And now recently we just tapped into Botswana. We're launching on the 8th of August. The Hookup Dinner is a startup movement that's all about getting entrepreneurs together, creating an environment that is conducive for growth for startups. And we create naturals, and we've had a few successes. I mean, this morning at 5:30 on Metro FM, we had Masha Mufukeng, who's one of the brands center entrepreneurs. She started out at the Hookup Dinner, now she runs an aluminium business. She started out with an idea, she pitched it at the Hookup Dinner, the audience liked her, she won some money, she got on to SAB KickStart, and with that opportunity came, she got a grant at SAB KickStart, and now she's back in the audience and she's running her business, she's got brands center training. So those are the kind of synergies that we try and create in terms of what we exist for. Just for the purposes of introducing today's event this morning, we launched the LeanJump on Friday, on the first Friday of this month at the Hookup Dinner. And this is an initiative where we're trying to make sure that if you have an idea and this idea happens to be awesome, you can have people that can walk you through a process of making sure that this idea is feasible, sustainable, scalable, and can actually turn into a business that is viable, that can move forward. And we've got Edge Growth. We're just going to ask the guys to introduce themselves at the back. They're part of our judging panel. So Edge Growth are the guys that will be managing the process in terms of the 10 people that make it after today's auditions. You will be dealing with them a lot. And then we've got SAB KickStart, who have put in seed capital of 200,000 rand. By the way, Edge Growth has also put down 100,000 rand. What's beautiful about the corporate partners that we're getting on board, they're not just providing lip service. They put in their money with their mouths and hands. When they say they support entrepreneurship, you can see it through the check that they put down. So the opportunity here really is, if you do make it into the top 10, the seed capital investment that will come out at the end of 6 months. And it's up to you to make it work for yourself. If you commit to it, it becomes a way of, what is the word? OP. It becomes a way to get into the KickStart program. So you know, like SAB KickStart, every April they open up applications, and then by June the program starts and it goes on for 18 months if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah. So if you make it into this top 10 and you happen to stick it out for the next 6 months and you actually commit and make it a success, you'll find yourself in SAB KickStart. A lot of SAB Kickstarters have gotten major opportunities, have gone overseas. There's a whole lot of things that are happening out there. And us as the Hookup Dinner, we just that place that connects and hooks up these opportunities so that we can constantly reach out to the startups. And I'm happy to see a lot of the faces that come to the Hookup Dinner, some of the people that are hit at the Hookup Dinner being here. It means you're taking yourself seriously, you're taking opportunities moving forward. It's going to be a very fast program today because we've got about 105 applicants. We've got 67 seconds to come and stand here and do your elevator pitch. If you don't know what an elevator pitch is, you shouldn't be here. You should do research on your own and find out, and you should have gone onto YouTube and checked out videos as to what an elevator pitch is. In a nutshell, if you get into the lift and you meet Richard Branson, what would you say? You know, you've got those 67 seconds to make an impression, and if you make that impression, you might just want to invest in your business. It's not about being ready with PowerPoint presentations and slides and all sorts of things. It's not about having your product with you, like I make beanbags, the beanbags that you see at the back. It's not about me carrying my beanbag in the lift and saying, hey, Richard, I make beanbags. It's literally about how can I make sure that Richard is interested in the product that I have and can he potentially invest in it. So if you have that clear in your mind and you want investment, this is the platform. Make use of it, and trust me, you're not going to regret it. We'll start with asking the judges to introduce themselves. Sure.
Great. Thanks, Lebo. What do you want? That's part of Edge Growth. Edge Growth is a business that's passionate about creating jobs. When the company started 7 years ago, we've always always recognize SMEs as kind of the main catalyst towards addressing the unemployment problem we have in this country. So we do this by channeling corporate capital into our programs and our funds. And we, one of the biggest private providers in the country. Really excited about this initiative, our collaboration with the Hookup Dinner and SAP KickStart. I think this is a great platform and really looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about ideas.
Cool. And then we've got Gavin.
Hi everyone, my name is Gavin. Brands and Sense of Entrepreneurship, look after marketing communications. Brands and Sense of Entrepreneurship about you today. Some words of advice. This is your business. You're passionate about it. You're going to tell us in 67 seconds what it's about. Beginning, middle, end. And I'm going to wish you all the best of luck. 105. I'm going to choose 10. I've got a good feeling that I've got at least one of the top 10 in this little.
And then we've got Octavius from SAP KickStart.
Yeah, good evening guys. My name is Obi. Cheers, Kuba. It's my birthday today.
Yeah.
So the pictures today I've got to be so worthy of me spending my entire birthday this year. And because I said in KickStart, we're obsessed with it's our obsession. We live it, we breathe it, we drink it, we smell it, everything that we do. Our delivery, the Hookup Dinner, constantly partners, collaborating institutions that are extending that which we are obsessed with. So hopefully you guys can show up. It's first of its kind with this program, taking ideas up to the stage and growing those businesses. So hopefully you guys can match the challenge. So good luck. 67 seconds is not plenty of time. So good luck. Plenty of time.
Cool. Right. And just by way of mention, we Brands and Center Entrepreneurs, majority of the Hookup Dinner team who come out of this program and we're proud ambassadors of the Brands and Center. And this is why we're having this event here. This is home. We couldn't have it anywhere else. We'll start with the first 55, from pitch 1 to 55. There's number 1 here. Boom. Shoot, my God. Who's timing and who? Okay. There's a bell at the back. When the bell rings, everything stops.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Sorry, your name is?
What to see? What to see?
Yeah. And you're business?
Afroma Coffee.
Yeah.
You can start now.
I'll start. At Afroma Coffee, we believe that great coffee should be enjoyed wherever and whenever. Because of this belief, we plan to establish the first commercial roastery company in Soweto to service the residents of Soweto, coffee shops, businesses, and tourists. Our tourist part of our business, the aim of it is to add a new dynamic in the whole tourist industry in Soweto. This tourist attraction that we're gonna be creating, the aim is to create this coffee experience where we can take people through this coffee journey from start to the cup of the coffee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, number 2. So as you get up, introduce yourself, your name, your business name, and your number 2. Just make sure that you say your number 2 so that they can record at the back. Number 2. Number 2. In the meantime. Yeah. Yeah, you can start now.
Okay. My name is also Katie. I'm from Big Runner Project, a young and vibrant company. We are here to sell convenience because we know time is a scarce resource, so we want to sell sufficient. What we're selling in premium spot is a free store, providing all essential services at once. We'll have an internet cafe, we'll have a laundry with ironing services, we'll have a salon which will cater for men's care products. We'll also have a restaurant, which will be a family-like environment. work it to entertain and use it as a NDA and private parties. We also have a digital car wash for engine wash and all other services. With all these 5 services, time will be used sufficiently because time is a problem during weekends and during families. So when you come to the board, you come to have all these services at one place. So our vision is to expand the business and franchise it or through South Africa. Thank you.
So some rules for critical.
Because of it.
Okay, so we can run our project.
Yes, sir.
Your number 12, it's true.
Yeah, 2 years.
Wait, yes, no.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for
Number 3. Time starts now.
Using a talent as a service to the community is one of the skills that I learned at Ushers through both leadership conference and Atlanta. So I'm an artist, there is awareness to the issues facing our generation. And there's no better way to mobilize the youth, to mobilize the masses in lending a helping hand or using the universal language of music. But actions speak louder than words, and so this is Ryan Lord's coffee combo. A concept which works in the following way. Let's say you walk in a coffee shop and you order a sandwich and a coffee for yourself. You can place another order, an extra order called a pending order, maybe just a sandwich. And this sandwich or this coffee that you place as an extra order, you don't collect. At the end of the week, all the pending orders that are collected, and they're taken to a central point where they can be handed out to those who need it. And this way, there's no direct dealing with money and donations, so that there's no room for money being misused. This literally puts the youth into
Time. Judges?
No.
All right. So once the judges have said decision on the spot, they know what they're looking for. Number 3, can you come up? Sorry. Number 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Just introduce.
Good name. Good.
Time starts now.
Okay. Goodland Recycling Pipeline Center is a general waste disposal center that provides effective services and programs concerning waste management. Waste management hierarchy. The emphasis is more on waste avoidance, collection and sorting. What we collect? We collect electrical waste, the old phones, the old machines, the old printers, and glass and plastics. The vision of Goodland Recycling Pipeline Center is to provide effective services and programs about tracking and working with communities at large in South Africa and expanding into South African countries. The objective is to create employment, is to generate income, is to partner with municipalities concerning issues of source separating recyclable.
Time's up. No way. Judges?
So you need to differentiate time. Good question. You need to differentiate time so that that's the other guys that are doing recycling.
We collect recycling and we source recycling and then we sell it to the recycling companies.
So how are you different from the other guys that are doing recycling?
Yes.
So Goodland, I know. You specialize in electronic waste.
In electronic waste.
Phones, old printers and whatever.
Yes.
You have an incredible business opportunity to collect it from corporates, redundant PCs, refurb them, get their items to the community. You train colleges, schools, etc., etc., etc. There's a massive business in this. Second, you didn't paint the picture. You were in it, the business is going potential. You think about it, but Your pitch needs to be better.
Judges' decisions, please.
No, you can run around and have a chat.
Yeah, please.
Number 5.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dasha, and my business is in Montessori preschool.
You can start now.
Children hold within them the power to create positive change and a brighter future. My passion is children, and my vision is Montessori preschool, a beautiful establishment, the house of the child. Child-sized furniture and equipment, shelves lined with mentally stimulating activity, a beautiful outdoor play area, jungle gym, sandpit, trampoline, a soccer field, lush green gardens, beautiful, beautiful gardens, and a sparkling blue swimming pool. A prepared environment filled with happily engaged children, children who care about themselves, care about each other, and the world we live in. Montessori is a specialized education, a winning and interactive model that enables the holistic development of the child. To everybody here today, thank you for listening to my pitch. Help me realize my vision so that I can help influence children during their most formative years, and so they can pioneer positive, powerful change in our country. Thank you.
Just a quick feedback. Part of the pitch, you must always tell people, especially in the education space, your qualifications behind it. Are you a qualified Montessori teacher? Are you going to surround yourself with where you're going to specialize and where you're going to be? It's a great pitch. I know that you probably have some kind of coaching from a very successful pitcher. Great entrepreneur. So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was a good pitch. I think one thing that I comment on is, I think what you're saying here is buying into a franchise, which is, I guess, not the most scalable sort of business on its own. I think that's maybe just because of the kind of entrepreneurs we trying to attract in this program, something we'll have to be in mind.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So what is it? Is it a yes or no?
No.
All right. Thank you. We have the next one. Number 6. All right.
Guys, don't be discouraged if it's a no. We know the only features have.
Yeah.
The best businesses have often starting off as a no.
And the hookup dinner still exists. So just keep those this. Yeah.
All right, my name is Tisha Musedi, I'm number 6. And then I've got a background in banking, and my idea revolves around a business verification mobile application. The reason is I chose this particular route is because a lot of the verification agencies around, they're all sporadic online, if at all. And economy, for example, within these certificates, estimates that at least 5 to 10% of all these certificates in issue right now are fraudulent. So my mobile application will, will aim to aggregate all these online verification issues and then bring them into one point. And then we can also sort of add into it as we go on and work with the bureaus for business credit verification so that customers can sort of pay for additional features as the app goes. And then to code the application, there are various online sort of application tools that I can use. Code Academy is one for the iTunes and Apple platform, and then Microsoft also has a platform for Android platforms for building applications. And then all this can happen at a startup cost of less than 50,000. So yeah, that's my pitch.
Cool. Thank you. How do you make money?
We're gonna make money by either advertising, charging corporates, that use business very
Are you
small.
making money or are you going to make money?
Excuse me?
Are you making money or are you going to make money?
We're going to make money. We're building it right now, the application. Yeah.
Has the app been built or is it still a concept?
Excuse me?
Has the app been built or is it still a concept?
It's a concept. It's been built. It's been built.
It's been built right now.
Yeah.
Have you had discussions with the verification agencies?
Yes, we've had quite a couple. We actually with DTI as well. They actually have a big problem in terms of aggregating all the verifications that's to be done.
So if you say that 5 to 10% of the certificates are found to be fraudulent,
yeah.
You have an estimated size of the market?
No, this was done by PE, the verification agency. I mean, we can estimate that by the amount of small black businesses that are in issue. And then that's just the BE stream. There's also the CETAs as well that estimate that there's fraudulent accreditations that are going on.
Last question from Anna, are you full-time?
Yes.
Decisions?
Yes or no?
We will put 2 yeses.
All right, thank you. Next up, number 6. Number 6. Start now.
Hi everyone, my name is Kosi, founder of NLT Media, a digital publishing company, and we are here to bring your kids fun and educational books on their iPads. Basically, we have kids, of course. Now, our company has recently been able to secure an investment of $300,000, which shows that people, or investors rather, do believe in the project. And on top of that, the project has huge market potential in that schools around can use the products and mothers around, of course. And a successful launch will actually see us being the first in South Africa, or Africa, to launch this kind of a product. And some of the benefits of our product include the fact that they're educational, they're convenient to use, they're easily accessible with tons and tons of books that will be published on a monthly basis. And yeah, this is one of the more reasons why you should accept us into this program. We'd really like to make a difference. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So I just want to get, are you going to write your own app?
Yes, they're currently busy with writing the app right now.
Doesn't Apple already have things called iBooks?
No, well, it's
And there's on Android, I can publish the book on there already. So do you find the authors and then you illustrate it and then publish it, or if you create an entire app to which I must put this now?
we create an app. We currently visit the app and we find the right authors and illustrators, and we put all the products there. And on a weekly basis to a monthly basis, kids can receive new books to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question this side, thank you. Are you writing the app, or you're?
No, I have someone writing the app. I'm more a writer myself. Yeah.
How will you check the quality of the product that's going to be available?
In terms of what? You're talking about the app?
Yeah.
Well, I trust the guy. The guy that does the app has done the DSTV app, has done the SuperSport app, so he's pretty good at what he does. So I try, and out of the entire world, actually, he's the third person to write such an app, because we're also going to focus on comic books later. So in the entire world, there's only 3, and luckily, I got lucky. One of them is here in South Africa.
Is that guy?
He's not. He's running his own business. So,
What such as please describe your ideal customer?
Kids and mothers, or fathers or parents, can you put it that way. They're the ones who will be buying or subscribing to the app, so that their kids can have.
Kids afford
So that
Can kids afford that?
Can kids?
Afford that?
No, parents can. So obviously, I'm targeting kids through I'm targeting kids via the parents.
So who's paying for this product?
The parents are paying for the product.
What kind of a parent?
Sorry?
What kind of a parent?
We're talking NSM 7 to 8 private school parents.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Number 8. Yeah. Time starts now.
Sadly, 5 out of 7 businesses fail within the first year of operation. Today I'm going to show you how we can reduce the failure rate and furthermore assist our leaders in government create the 6 million jobs within 5-year framework. My name is Manuel Mutuli and I'm from Latin OTC. Latin OTC is an online share trading platform, a stock exchange for small businesses. It enables small businesses to sell a fraction of their shares in exchange for the much needed money. Advantages of the unique platform include media attention, ongoing funding, ability to break through cultural barriers, as well as information is directly available for decision-making on the stock exchange. In my experience, I learned that small businesses spend a lot of time looking for money. And the few that actually get the money, they're faced with harsh terms and conditions. as a result, they can't pay back the loan, etc. We decided then there is to be a better way. Like Mandela said in 1990, it always seems impossible that it's done with LeanJump Initiative. LeanJump is administered by Actuaries and owned by Actuaries. I mean, actually myself, I previously worked at this company. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting, that's an amazing concept. So what you want to do is launch a mini stock exchange for startups.
Yes, for small.
You said, right then you said that it's going to sit, right at the beginning you talked about job creation, etc., etc. That's, we can actually fix that, but your background in your factory, listing of shares is, there are all sorts of procedures. How would you get around this? I mean, this is a specific concept. I'm very interested in it because it's fascinating. So how would you go around doing this? How would you offer it so that you protect the investor and the seller of the shares?
Okay. The protection of the investor, what you do have is a process in terms of enrolling small businesses. There's a vetting process that we have, which is administered by Actuaries. So it will give you some level of comfort in terms of our skills in risk management and carrying out the projection in calculating the embedded value. You think that the business has actually some projection. That's excluding the risk, etc. I don't want to get into the too much jumble, but we just eliminate the risk and give some form of comfort to external investors. Suppose I've got a small business. What happens is, with my small business, these are my friends. They'll invest. They'll put in the money and buy shares in my investment, in my own business. As a result, they put vested interest. When they get to Pick and Pay, they are compelled to buy my product because they put vested interest, as compared to traditional products that they purchase, perhaps Colgate, etc. and Coca-Cola. Hence, smaller business can break through cultural barriers that have already been established by the large institution.
So what's your name again?
Emmanuel.
Thanks for the question. But my comment is that I think your model is fundamentally flawed, and I'll tell you why. The reason why you can trade shares is because of freely available information. So what you're trading against is being able to see deep into the company based on information, what they kind of how they're performing, and then you can then forecast into the future if you want to keep the share. Now the problem you're going to find in small businesses is that that quality of information isn't there. So if you're buying a share in a small business, what information are you going to have that gives you certainty around how the business is operating? So that's why I think that's why small businesses don't list, because they can't provide that granularity.
That's actually a brilliant question. I think that if you look at we've already developed the platform right now. What we have are financial reports, ongoing financial reports, quarterly reports, that we're currently in discussions with THUDtv to audit that type of stuff. We've got people in the media who are interested in terms of like at the news, etc., having like presentations of the trade value, real-time market value. So all the media information is already available. If you can have it available for big businesses, I see no need why you cannot have it available for small businesses. Because
what's your market competition? So in time instance, what's your market competition? How are you going to change this product and platform into the
okay, I mean, I think that given that you're from SAB, let's say that you've got vested equity, you want to invest in small businesses like ours. What you have is a platform where you can actually monitor or track the progress of the SAB can put money through us, through the company, using our platform and is enabled to monitor. It doesn't end with just giving the money, but you're able to track the performance of that company over time, getting the actual reports, whether the company is performing, how the performance of the company is over a long period of time.
Yes, it's going to be spectacular. If it fails, it's going to be disastrous.
Okay, sweet. Number 9. Can I just ask that we keep the responses short for the sake of time? Time starts now.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. My name is THUDtv. I'm a co-director of a privately owned company called LeanJump Quality Assurance. That specializes in the emerging field of education, training, and development. The business was registered in 2012. LeanJump Quality Assurance is establishing sports houses that focus on sports and recreation, health awareness, portable skills development, as well as leadership activities. Research has shown that over the age group of people over the age of 35, 3 of 5 of them are diagnosed either with arthritis, diabetes, sugar diabetes, high blood, or epilepsy. What we want to do is develop specialized training programs for those people affected by those diseases, because majority of diseases are actually preventable, and with proper interventions, they are actually reversible. Unlike our competitors, we are not limiting ourselves to training, but we also appreciate the demand of other services that we can fully capitalize on.
Time.
Thank you.
You speak very well.
Shame.
If I approach to stand up there, nobody can see you shaking, so it's fine. So your target market is for people over the age of 30?
Now, it's a sports house facility, meaning that the concept, the vehicle is sports and training.
Yeah.
So then we want to specialize in this training, not really limit ourselves like the normal sports class or the gym company and the Virgin Active. It's just random gym activities. So we want to specifically target people who have those epileptic arthritis, because those ones are more reversible. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have a medical background for this?
So my background is not in the medical, but then I'm from the military, so I'm from the training environment. So I do understand that to be able to pull something like this needs to have a team, which does require medical people to team up. And I do have a number of people, biokinetics, some friends for biokinetics, and so forth.
You said your name was?
THUDtv.
Just to comment, regarding the attention on passing things. So industry really is very difficult to compete with other already established, easily adapt to the amount of people together in the established brands. So you've got to pay attention on how you price, how you structure your team. I hope you guys give enough attention.
Hopefully, with me being part of this team, you will actually help me.
I'll say, No. Huh? Okay. Go to the next one. Number 10.
Start now.
Hi everyone, my name is Alton Motwa. I'm from a startup company called Epoch Microchips. Our product is a new type of laptop bag that is capable of charging your cell phone, your tablet, eventually your laptop. Our price for the bag is 575. Our prime target market is university students. Then eventually the bag will be sold at Incredible Connection, Dual Wire, and so forth. It only takes 203 rands to produce the bag. Our initial shipping volume will be 10,800. Our sales revenue for that particular year will be 3.7 million rands. We only need 28,000 units to break even within 1 year and 2 months. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to just judge you the idea of what to get in the ring with one play. I'm going to Rwanda.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't think the LeanJump is for you. That's all I think. I don't think the LeanJump is for you. I think getting a lot of support from other different spaces. And what you currently need to be able to do is understand as a business what form of growth injection you need. You need this kind of assistance. You need private equity. You need. And you're already getting the ring or are competing for the £1 million in Netherlands. It's taking place later this year. Well, that's if you make it through the run and the run ahead.
He will make it.
So I don't think this is a problem for You know my view around how to do what we do is incredible. It's innovative. I think it's going to be difficult for us to manage and we need to contribute in a manner that
I would love to see the bag.
Yeah, the golden rule, guys. If you sell product, it's the
and we just going forward. I think we need to bring one. Very difficult to look for investment for another country. I know we haven't done the first time. The proof of concept. It's very difficult to ask for investment for another country because I can also come up with an idea. Say, I want to go to the moon. Please invest and help me. I want to go to the moon. I want to take my family. My mother is 79 years old to the moon. You know, I've not done it, but I would love to do it. So once you've got something in hand, so this is the power. You invest money to get a job and have a project. I'm looking for you to be part of this revolution of product. So I think that's the key, that's the challenge we're going to get in the next stages of asking for funding and investment.
5 seconds with interesting concepts. You could show us less numbers, more explanation on the bag. How does the thing charge? Do I plug it in at night? Can I run with ambience? If you want, I can introduce a wonderful chap from the UK. His name is Nathaniel Heath. He's an MSc in engineering. He's designed a black solar panel that can charge with ambient lighting inside of it.
Oh.
It's the kind of product you want to sew into the top flap of your bag. So while at lectures, it's still charging the battery pack which is inside. I'll make an introduction to you later.
You just got hooked up, dude.
So you were confounding me with numbers. You didn't tell me what the bag was all about. I was very interested in the bag. The fact that you're going to be pitching in launch for $1 million, I think you're going to do it.
And I think I must commend Shelton. There's something to be learned from this entrepreneur. He's pitching at every platform he can find. He's slotting himself in there like, I'm here, I want to pitch. And the more you do that, the more you get confidence. So even when you get rejected here, keep applying to all these pitch applications because that's how you can improve. And this is why he's going to run that. Because he started at the hookup dinner, started in Pretoria, failed, got to the hookup dinner in Joburg, won. Now he's just won the get in the ring for South Africa and he's headed to run.
Happy to have a chat with you after.
Boom. Okay.
The details of the fact I'll send you those details for Nathaniel in the UK.
So this is how hooked up.
You just got hooked up. Boom.
This is how hooked up.
This is how hooked up happens. Number 11. Please make sure you just remember you introduce your name and you pretty clear so that those guys may remember your business name.
Okay. My name is Jabulile Telezi. This is not yet a business, it's just an idea. So I'm here to sell my ideas to you. Okay, here it goes. Okay, Adventure World. The Adventure World, it will definitely be one of the biggest breakthrough projects for the communities of Soweto that will only bring pride, joy, and opportunity for the residents of Soweto and the surrounding areas. But also wealth stability and economic growth on all levels. Soweto is fast-growing hotspot tourist with an awesome classic vibe, rich heritage and history. It is in the process of transforming into more modern and living space. In time, malls have been built, libraries, university, museums, shopping center, which is a great and spots such as the Orlando Towers, Villaga Street, and Maponya Mall. The activities offered by the Adventure World with combined fun, entertainment, and recreation, community building, and exercise.
I'm going to jump in immediately. 67 seconds. The first time you mentioned your business was at 64 seconds. You gave me a wonderful history on what's happening in Soweto. Unfortunately, I don't know what the business is all about. And so unfortunately, I can't give any comments from my side.
Just to throw you a laugh at, can you just maybe spend just 20 seconds quickly just elaborating on what is the business concept? Because I agree, I didn't actually get that. So maybe just very quickly.
Yeah.
So it's an amusement park.
It's a theme park. It's going to be a theme park, which will combine entertainment and events as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes, no?
No.
Can we have number 12? And can we have our phones on silent, please?
Sorry.
Number
Hi everyone, my name is Katraho from Tsenlo Pasaya. Tsenlo Pasaya is a fun entertainment transport services. We have a fleet of 20 microbuses which are rented out by people that usually go to stadiums, parks, events. We've managed to partner with a few guys that host annual events such as Spring Fiestas, your raves, your H2O, and the likes. In the name of promoting having responsible fun. So our main thing is, you take care of having fun, and then we'll get you there and drive you back home safely. You can find, I'm on Facebook, it's at Tsenlo Pasaya. Please follow me on Twitter also at Tsenlo Pasaya. For any inquiries, you can reach me on tsenlopasaya@gmail.com.
Where do you see yourself in 3 years' time?
In 3 years' time, I see myself as the biggest transport coordinator around the likes of your Transluxes, Parkos, and the likes.
You already have 20 vehicles?
I already have 20 vehicles, yes.
What do you hope to gain from participating in this initiative?
What I'm hoping to gain is I've recently launched my website, so I'm needing expertise in that note. I'm trying to get more funding towards the mobile app, which will be responsible for the booking of the services and everything else. And on that app, I'm wanting to use that as a source of revenue, because I already have potential advertisers for the mobile app and the website.
No, I think you can self-fund yourself.
Yeah.
So, let me say this. Out of the 20 cars that I have, only 4 are mine, and then everyone else is just people that I outsource whenever there's a need. So let
me qualify what I mean when I say you can find yourself. Well, I'm not saying that because you put 20 cars. Okay. I'm saying that because I think on the scale of where your business is, if you look into how you structure your prices, how your margins are, how the linkages, what is going on in the business, there's somewhere you can find the amount of money you need for this small project. At the site, you can definitely find money somewhere in your business. You've got to know where to look for. So if it's a car hire type of business, so you're looking at making sure that the bill, the amount of time spent outside of the car, using the amount of money that covers all everything else that you so use enough delta to play around with, enough cash to play around with. So I think you can definitely find yourself. You can find yourself.
No, okay.
Can you approach us for funding?
Okay. You come up, please with your number, your name, and your business name, so the judges can remember.
Good morning, I'm Simon Paul. My number is 13. The business is called S-Cubed. It's a projector, the size, almost quarter the size of a normal projector, utilizing the latest technology, which is your LEDs. The idea behind it is that when you wake up in the morning to an alarm clock, invariably it kicks you out of your circadian rhythm. The idea behind waking up to sunrise is that effectively your mind gets into the right frame. You immediately start operating on the right levels in terms of your psychology. So the idea is that this projector would be on your bedside, and it would project a picture using the blue light effect, which is your sunrise effect and your sunset, which allows you to wake up effectively to a great morning without having to interrupt your sleep pattern. This project is going to be effectively using 3D printers. 3D printers have now become so cost efficient that we can now produce over 20,000 of these projectors on a monthly basis. Thank you. big one.
You own the IP. Who manufactures it?
You own the intellectual property behind this whole concept.
This is my IP.
It's brilliant. It's what I'm saying.
Where are you making it?
I beg your pardon?
Where are you making it?
Where am I making it? Any garage, any back shop, any shack in Alexander who has access to electricity and can actually purchase one of our 3D printers from us with the technology, with the software that we will provide, can literally produce this box. The box is then developed from there. We put in all the wiring. We take it to a centralized depot where the lenses and the LED projector lamps are put into it. And anybody in this room can be an entrepreneur developing S-Cubed.
How are you with your business? Do you already have your customers when you say how big is your team?
The team is me. This is why I'm pitching the idea. Funding is going to be required because there's an effective lead-in time in terms of finalizing the development of the software. The software really is in existence already. All we've got to do is now take it and optimize the business opportunity, which is allowing people to become entrepreneurs for themselves. Sorry?
Do you have customers that are interested? Do you have letters of
I have no letters of intent. I have no service level agreements, but that's what we would then pitch to try and produce.
If I want to buy 10% of the business, how do you do that?
How much?
You bring your 10% of your business.
How much would I value?
So let's put it this way. So I've got 30,000, I want 10% in this business.
This business, initially we're looking for 2.5 million rand in capital. And we believe that with the financial model that I've developed, we will be able to put this out and within a very short space of time, we'll be producing over 20,000 of these projectors.
That's fine.
Yes, no? All right. Cool. Number 14, please.
Hi, I'm Mohal and I'm number 14. My business is called The Lazy Makoti, and I am targeting the modern Makoti, juggling life, career, and the social life. This is the girl that went from living at home with a helper to raise and now straight to independence. She'd now like to learn how to cook, so nothing too fancy or pretentious, just the basics: how to make pap, how to make chakalaka, how to make khamen. And so I provide cooking classes, and I also sell kitchen and cooking accessories like your aprons, your baking kits, your wooden spoons, that type of stuff. Thank you.
And what is this called?
The Lazy Makoti.
I'm not going to comment on the Lazy Makoti. Such a beautiful name, actually. Very catchy. Very catchy. I'm not sure if we're going to get along with the wives.
You know, it's one thing that people don't teach you at school, and that's how to wash your clothes, how to iron it, and how to cook. I think it's a vital skill. We're in the consumer age. Yeah, I think it has a very interesting market because you could actually you could roll it out quite quickly, and you could it has it.
Yes,
yeah.
So that's a yes. Stick around, baby. Number 15.
Good morning. Okay. According to the Missing Persons Bureau, a child goes missing every 6 hours in South Africa, which adds up to 1,460 cases reported per year to the South African Police Service. Now, 80% of those kids are aged between 0 to 6 years. They get lost or they taken by strangers. Most malls in South Africa have facilities where kids can be safely looked after while their parents are shopping. Now, that's where I come in. Beginning the kids gives parents a peace of mind.
Okay, we keep your children stimulated with activities that improve their developmental skills in maths. Okay, we keep them entertained with baking, from making their own dough to decorating them cupcakes, brownies, and cookies. But most importantly, we keep your little ones safe. You will know exactly where they are and exactly what they're doing. My name is Tando Bugane, and I'm from Beginning Kids. And all I need is funding and mentorship so that I can make my dream of taking care of little ones a reality.
Judges?
I'll just say very quickly, I think I'm just struggling to see the direct link between children go missing and by you keeping them in an environment that you'll reduce that. I'm not sure that children only go missing because of their environment. So I just see that strong link between that. I think it's more of a casual link as opposed to like a direct link. And that's for me why I'm not sure that there's a really good link.
Hey,
No, unfortunately not. That was 67 seconds. Part of the whole thing is, those stats up front were interesting, but they didn't really have any bearing. You're offering a child minding service. Are you registered to do this? Where is it? How can people get in contact with you?
Okay.
So those are the kind of things you need to have in your pitch. And do you have the qualifications? It's a wonderful concept, but do you have the qualifications? And you're going to need to make me feel comfortable about handing my kids over to you.
I'm currently studying. It's a daycare course to take care of children. It includes like the business side of
things. Those are the kind of things you need to have in the pitch.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, no?
Thank you.
Number 16.
John Masebo, Nuclear Properties. I've got a question for you. Have you ever now? Have you ever heard of a comprehensive clientele or customer-centric property development company? I'll be honest, before Punkarot, me neither. The idea was to develop an upmarket brand that seeks to provide this deserving, affording, yet underserved market. How? Much like a smartphone, we integrated all the services embedded to property development, so that from inception to post delivery of your house, you have all these services offered under one umbrella, which reduces the markup cost and thus opens up the market to a whole new market, the previously marginalized market. Over and above that, we installed an electronic control system that controls all your electronic devices within your house. So you could be coming from work and you want to take a shower. So you just open your phone and switch on your geyser 2 hours prior. And then also include the cameras around the house, so that if there's motion detected around your house and you're not expecting anyone, you can just look into your phone, because that motion is going to be captured and sent to your phone. And then you can look at your phone and ask yourself, what is the Kululego doing in my house? Because that motion is going to be sent onto your phone. We call it the blue carrot experience. Time.
How many people do you have to have a business?
Bigger for it?
How many guys do you have to have a business? A team? Four. Yes. The qualifications include yours.
We've got a chartered accountant. We've got an accountant who has a background in project management, and we have a lawyer as well. And we also acquired 100% of a construction company, so that the chief director of that company gave me a stake. That makes it 5.
How much stake do you take?
I have 20 because it's 100 divided by 5.
What does your business do?
We develop client-tailored homes, so we don't do mass productions. We meet clients, they tell us what it is they want, we develop according to their needs. Because
what?
Bigger money?
Houses?
Yes, residential houses.
Listen, I know a bit about the space. There's a massive market, especially from out in West Africa. And I think if you're servicing the right niche, there's definitely an opportunity.
Yes, no?
No, confidence.
What do you want to know? Because
Yes, we wanted to know in 67 seconds. To know for me, I put on.
All right. Thank you. Can we have number 17?
Start now. Yes, we run an internet radio station called House Frequency, and it's been running since October 2011. We have labels around the globe, and we have listeners around the globe. We have run about 40,000 listeners around the globe. And you can listen via PC, Android. It runs 24/7. Yeah, and we've done events. We have a huge following. Yeah, thank you.
Your name?
Colin. My name is Colin. Colin, yes. Colin Mulaulo.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
That's it from me.
I just don't understand the problem. I'm sorry. I couldn't understand the value proposition.
All right. Thank you. Can we have number 18? Remember to introduce your number, your name, the name of your business. Make it clear from the beginning.
Right, that's now number 18. My name is Percy, and I'm from the company which has been established called SEB Consultant. What we do there, we consult on skills development, employment equity, and type of BEE. The reason why our target market here is designated employers, any company that contributes to skills daily, and any company that has BEE pressure. How we make our money? When we go to a company, we come to you and we say, we give you a 12-month retainer product. You can select all of these, or you can select either one of the products. That's how we make our money. Now, with regards to triple BEE, when it comes to enterprise development, we've realized that companies and corporates, they don't necessarily put their funds or whatever they need to do with the enterprise development funds in the right way. And with regards to, because I'm an entrepreneur and I want to develop other entrepreneurs, together with the hookup dinner, that's how we've been able to identify businesses which are small through these big corporates, through their enterprise development, so they can actually help them. And yeah, that's it.
Do you have a partnership with the hookup dinner?
I don't have the partnership with the hookup dinner, but because I'm an entrepreneur, I come and connect and hook up with other guys. That's how actually we'll connect and relate to.
So you say now you want to compete with Let's Grow? It's fine. You're speaking the challenge?
I'm not competing with Let's Grow. What I'm doing is it's a private company, so we consult on skill development, employment equity, and triple BEE. Because enterprise development is part of the triple BEE element, and a lot of corporate companies, they don't know what to do with them and how to.
And that is exactly what
is that what they do?
What I have to do is like offline, like give me some pointers. There's more than enough space in this page for you. I can give you some pointers, but from what we're trying to achieve now, it's more from.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Cool.
All right.
Can we have number 19?
Good day, everyone. My name is Cornel Ngwane. I'm number 19, and I represent Loop Media from Loop Magazine. What we do is we created a platform for creative artists through an online magazine where we showcase and profile other creatives in the music, arts, and all creative scenes. We also have a directory where all creatives can sign up and register, and that will come out once a year. There's also prospects for an online store. So creatives that we work with also have a chance to sell their products through our service online. And we have background in media as well. I've worked in TV, so there's prospects of a TV show as well, also to showcase startup businesses and.
That's fine.
Cool. Plus, yes. It's a very crowded space because I mean there are hundreds of platforms in which to, and interwebs being a wonderful thing. Anybody creates a music video. I mean there's a wonderful guy in it, made a couple of bucks, Justin Bieber. He launched his career on YouTube. So the value add wasn't quite there. But anyway, it was 67 seconds.
Just one question about the creatives. How do you source them? How do you attract them to your platform?
Okay, we attract creatives to our platform through social media and through networking through other creatives. So they have access to approach us and email us, and then we profile them through the magazine, and then directly they can also email and have access to registering for that platform.
Okay, so I give you 60,000 today. What you do? Let's take them to do 60,000.
It would be to set up the infrastructure.
What is
the websites and also to source the.
It's fine.
Yes, no?
No, thanks. It's a great concept. You can think about it a little bit smarter. What you could do is you could have it as magazines and highlights and sell it to potential people. But anyway, if you think about it a little bit more, it's almost there.
Number 20.
I'm number 20.
Start now.
My name is Kanisila from Dope Christian Future. Dope Christian Future is a new player in the Christian apparel industry. We do wear for Christians, but it can be for anybody fitting anyone, anybody who wants to stand out. We currently, currently alone, I design and make apparel to anybody who wants to fit in. Since I've started this, within the last 3 weeks, I've managed to make 8,000 rands just from sales and through word of mouth only. The aim is to be the only supplier, to be the main supplier for this kind of wear, because I've noticed that there aren't many competitors in the industry yet. The aim is to be the biggest supplier in SA, and we want to roll out stores throughout the country. Right now, what I need from you, I need business support, entrepreneurial development, and mentorship to get this idea out there and roll out, even though it's about globally.
Just a quick one, who does the designs?
I do the designs.
Who does the company sewing and the manufacturing?
Okay, I do the designs and I get somebody to graphically do them for me. And then I source the t-shirt, the hoodies, the caps and everything. Then I get a factory to print them and embroider them and all that.
So I've got a big issue. I'm not sure what my villagers I'll tell you what. Look, I mean, I like the fact that Christians is a very shaped population in the whole world, right? But I can't understand how somebody would start the same thing as like my church, or what is that church that you go to? The Grace Bible. Grace Bible, and then say Grace Bible Church, blah blah, you know, a Christian movement. But now, one second. But what I want to find out from you is how do you make sure that what you do is not repeatable by or easily copied by somebody else? You see what that's my biggest one. You go on and do this, and you got a big community of Christians that are obsessed with one church, and then there's not something that really takes you out of the mind. So how do you make sure that you don't copy this?
All right. Right now, I'm doing this crusade together with my pastor, who's in Divine Light Industries.
Are you pastor as well?
No, I'm not a pastor. I'm just a church goer. We're doing this crusade every Sunday. We have visited churches to make awareness of the Christian culture. So that's how we're rolling it out. Hopefully, they don't copy it, and the patent, the trademark.
You need to create a brand. Yeah. There's clothing. We have one of entrepreneurial cultures. You need to speak to a very clever lady named Structure to come up with an idea, brand for what you do, because the concept is there, the market is there.
We have to allow to evolve, look at evolve to a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You have to be comfortable with the line of brands to evolve.
Yeah. So, you know, you're still liking it. So
it's fine, I'm convinced that they are. It's fine.
I'll give you another tough time. I'm convinced. Number 21.
Hi, I'm Yama Sido from the Cocktail Network. The Cocktail Network is a communications and event agency. We run matching, networking, and mentorship dinners and lunches where we have people come through and brand. We help you develop your own brand. We also do communications. For that part, we. we bridge the gap between people who do event promoters in Soweto, and reaching their sponsors, because clearly there's a big gap. There's people that don't know how to get sponsors for the events. So we teach them on how to put proposals together, we teach them how to do the marketing for the event, we teach them how to brand and position themselves properly in the event space in Soweto, and will grow into the rest of Johannesburg. The eventing side of the cocktail network is the luncheons happen for a group of 60 people, and all we do there is career development, and we bring in mentors. Yes, sorry, the big thing about it is mentorship. They aren't a lot of people who know.
Well done for me breaking up to this morning. Your business is very complicated. It's got a lot of moving pieces around. I think you're solving a lot of big problems. You need to focus on solving one problem at a time.
So as a startup, you don't diversify too quickly, you intensify. You make sure that the next 4 3 years or so, it's one thing that you know you can perfect and core and strengthen yourself and be known for it. And you can start having, to try out some other things which you just build a market base for yourself. But right now, it's taking yourself into this. I'm not really too sure how when you're pricing the other one, how does it contribute to the other one, how does it add to the entire business growth, how does it, the whole thing, just find out, just just focus on one thing, kill it, and then get it to a certain level where you're now able to flex your muscle and try something else, but then you know that's your baseline.
Yeah. The cocktail network sounds wonderful. Concentrate only on the 60 luncheon, the mentorship events. I think it's got a lot of legs in it. There is another little company that speaks called the hookup dinner. But,
nothing like the
there's always space for people to share ideas, so go ahead with that. With regards to presentation, there's a lot of guys to stand up there. If you forget what you're saying, take a deep breath and pause. There are only 2 people in this room right now that knew what you were going to say. It's you and me, because I read minds. Okay.
Yes or no?
Answer.
Can we have number 22?
My name is Busisongwe. I'm 22 years old. I am number 22. Now, what happens to your lost socks? Where do they go? I don't know either. But I can tell you where to find a new pair. What happens at Skinny Smooth Socks is that we don't just sell socks. We offer you an experience as you walk through life's journey with our quality designer socks, which are comfortable. Skinny Smooth Socks are made from the finest materials, which is a beautiful mixture of mohair for extra comfort and bamboo so that they last longer. Within our first year of existence, we've managed to employ 3 individuals on a part-time basis, distribute our socks nationwide, and are slowly hitting international markets. Join the world and follow us on Twitter at Skinsmooth Socks, or check out our catalog on Instagram at Skinsmooth Socks, or even better, call us on 0848695622 to place an order. Choose local, choose Skinsmooth Socks. Thank you.
Where are my socks?
They are coming. I have them.
They're in the mail, I know.
What does the future look like? Are you still doing just socks until your career now?
For now, we just want to, as the OP said, that we have to intensify. We want to be known as.
Are you still doing socks?
We're going to be diversifying to other accessories.
What are you diversifying into? What are your ideas?
We're planning to go for men's accessories like your wallets, men's purse, and stuff like that. But what we want to really do is to start manufacturing our own socks in our small little factory. Cool.
I've got one question. Do you solve the lost sock problem? There's this new technology where you can socks in each other, and so basically don't get lost. There's something, you start with the problem, how are you solving that problem?
Well, we solved that problem to make sure that your socks continue getting lost so that you come back to us.
Last year, reaching, seeing you developing and getting into and then changing your brand, presence there, the translation that hopefully something in the bank account. And my only worry is how at what speed are you getting to manufacture these things by yourself? Because really that's where it's now to the differentiator. Because while we've mastered the art of marketing and branding, right? And fundamentally, people have always found convenient to buy their socks whenever they are doing shopping and all these other things. Also because the fact that you're getting somebody making them food, you don't have enough room to pay with the price. So your elasticity is very short. So you can't be creative around the kind of discounts you give, the kind of low prices you can go, that is far out the price and all that. So that's also very key to bear in mind. But you don't have to respond now. I'm just saying, you just gotta keep it in mind. So yeah.
I always say yes to you.
So if you can make selling socks work, you can make a lot of things.
Yeah. I don't like you, but I'll say yes.
All right, so you said, can we have number 23? Number 23?
Fantastic. Fantastic. I get sculpture. I like it.
The time voted.
It brings my heart.
No.
Your time is
number 23. Thanks. Our business is called Soko. It's a Swahili word for market, and it's born of the fact that what we realize is the first thing you miss when you're away from home is food. And what we'd like to do is actually build a brand around the love and nostalgia of food, and we'd like to actually hit the expatriate community in South Africa and to service the African diaspora in other big cities like Lagos, Accra, Maputo, and so forth. So what our thing is to be a specialty food store, an independent retailer, and to carry the favorite brands of people from around Africa in one place. People currently, if you are Nigerian and you want to get your catfish, you have to go source it from a place in Pretoria. If you're Ghanaian, you'd like to get your cassava, you have to go to a place in Yeovil. Soko wants to be able to be the Woolies of that. We can get all your African products in that place. And also in a way, also start to export our tastes into other communities. You can go to an Italian store, to a Portuguese store, and you guys would know you'd like to buy. We'd like also other cultures to know what we eat and what we enjoy.
Time.
Thank you.
No, I'm not convinced. I don't see the commission the complete business case, and I don't understand. We wake up tomorrow and the Woolies have introduced a new range of a cassava, that they sauce and then you get people. We wake up tomorrow and Choppies is providing all these things that you're all looking for in your village. We wake up tomorrow. This is what I'm getting to. What I'm getting to is the fact that you're doing that doesn't necessarily make you, to be the guy, the go-to guy if I had to choose between going to Woolies and whatnot. So Woolies get aware that you're doing this thing right in here. There's a huge market going underneath our socks. With the socks underneath our socks. So let's try and get someone from Ghana, supply this thing, batch it, produce, whatever it is. So the fact that we're not going to the only one center, not getting it. That's my feedback. But
respectfully, I disagree, and I'll tell you why.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting concept. And I understand we put the products out here. Challenge with the expat market, getting products overseas, that international markets are very restrictive on can and cannot be imported. For example, you can't get South African honey to the UK. So even though everybody wants it, you can't necessarily get it over there. Our specialty stores on that side. And in South Africa, with regards to the catfish things, which I don't know where specialty fish, those specialty shops are normally located where there is a larger group. So trying to get it all into one place to accommodate it's a very difficult market. It's a very niche market. I understand the concept, but not quite convinced though.
Number 24.
Actually, Moabeno, number 24. I'm a farmer, and I'm from a company called Moabeno Farming. At Moabeno Farming, we actually buy small pigs as winners, and we grow them, and we sell them at about 100 kgs, that would be around the baconers, and we sell them to our local markets, that would be the meat packers, abattoirs, and the auctions in the Farabel area. Our mission at Moabeno, actually the 3-year plan, is to actually breed, grow, and process our own produce. And our mission is actually to do that through determination, hard work, and technology, as we have about 322 hectares of space that actually allows us to expand. And our mission is to be a scale player in the food security in Africa and beyond. And Moabeno farming, it's not just about a farming, it's a passion. Thank you.
Thank you. How many pigs do you currently have?
Currently, we have a cycle of around 15 that we actually produce in about month basis.
How much does a pig cost to buy?
It costs around, it depends on the market price because, in farming, so we go on markets. So currently, it was about in a kilo that we go into like 1,000.
Do you own your own abattoir?
Pardon?
Do you own your own abattoir?
No, this one we supply abattoir.
Okay.
What do you want from us?
A development structure, because we are actually doing the mixed farming. So, it becomes difficult to actually tackle, around the 3 we do base as well. So, but then our core being the piggery, but then, so from you guys, we actually need the business structure, entrepreneurial, and not necessarily, funding would actually be a bonus into it. But then the most one would be, in terms of how to develop the business moving forward. As our next plans will be to go from breeding to, do our processing.
It's such a vital part of our economy, and I don't know, in the news of late there have been certain disasters with pig farming. But I mean, the funding aspect is readily available through the various government departments and incentives. I think you're looking specifically for business advice. Are you looking for business advice on how to grow this?
Yeah, and mentorship as well. Because we've been in the business for about 3 years. And so then actually we realized that I'm actually the owner of the business, and then obviously I've got staff there, I've got like 4 permanent, I've got 3 that coming on a temporary basis. But then going into moving forward, processing, that will be one of the challenges, but then we've got enough space and there is an environment, so we need to actually mention that. As I say, we need to develop.
It's low on this platform, I think. But there are other opportunities, so don't wander away. Yeah, you must give us your details because.
You don't mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 34.
34.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where can we slot you, where can we put you. But if you've got a card, you can sort it out with SAB Foundation to fund. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we've got, the space is quite big. We've got 322 hectares. We do 100 hectares of maize, and then obviously we're going to develop.
Cool.
So it's just got hooked up. All right. All right, can we have number 25?
I'm number 25.
Start now.
My name is Shakespeare Ndobu. I'm a medical scientist by profession in genetics. I'm from a company called Center Mathematics. We're targeting specifically grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9 because that's where fundamentals are built, that's where principals or teachers choose for our learners and our kids or children, whether they're going to do pure maths or not. That's where we're actually focusing on. We've been in existence for about 2 years. Actually, last year we started. It's been growing. The business has been growing. We have students in history, and that's where we're based. We targeting government schools as well. So that's where we actually targeting. We're using IEP papers and techniques to actually teach government schools learners grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. You can contact us or meet us or just Twitter outlets, Semtech, Twitters, or Facebook pages.
So who pays for this thing?
At the moment, parents pay. And I must say that the parents can't afford to pay. We're targeting the parents that can pay for now. However, we could partner with KickStart or anybody who can actually make sure that these learners can get the best education. At the same time, we are able to pay our tutors.
So which region are you guys based in?
We in 4 areas at the moment. The East. Yes, we're doing mathematics only. And the reason for that is we don't want to diversify at this moment. I think it's too early to have English and science.
There's a card from Zimbabwe for a STEM project that's funded by Accenture. I think you know what STEM stands for.
Yeah, STEM.
The STEM part, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Yeah. So they're doing some last things. So, got a few cards. You can give it to me and I'll leave you.
It's not on this platform. Yeah. Shakespeare, besides me, I should say, you're the guy in this room, I would say. You've always amazed me. I think you've got great potential. And I think it's the right platform for you to be a little bit bigger than that. I think this is going to be awesome.
Thanks.
Did another hookup happen?
Yeah.
Oh, just keeping score. That's all. Number 26, please.
Let's start now.
Hi, good morning. My name is Lerato Mutsamai. 2 years ago, I gave up my corporate position as a marketing specialist in the fuel industry of 15 years. I lost my house, started my own company called Petrolink Retail Fuels Consultancy, using that as a stepping stone to consult in the industry. But in the meantime, I then discovered that I'm actually a global citizen, which is an emerging group of individuals that are driven by humanitarian issues as well as environmental issues, just to mention a few. So I'm here to come and pitch my idea of trying to unite the informal waste collectors together with the formal sector in the recycling industry. In the 2 years that I left corporate, I also started cycling. I'm proud to mention that I'm a first-time August complete. I completed my first-time August, as well as my third year at 94.7. As well as, and in between that, I then saw that there is a need of uniting informal waste sectors into the formal sector by using the bicycle as a means of being able to drive this initiative. So at this point in time, it is just an idea that I have also mentioned to MTN Quebec who have...
Thank you.
What is your team?
Sorry?
What is your team?
Oh, my daughter, she's a pastor.
No, you always pitch together.
So she has pitched at the hook up. This is my first pitch. Yes. I was just there supporting her.
It's an interesting concept. We do have an entrepreneur here at the Brand Center who's doing bicycle advertising and also recycling. And he's making great waves. It's a great business opportunity. Anything that helps the environment and community comes up from my side. And gainfully employing the network. You need a bit more structure around what instead of just a concept, how it will be done. We present it well, but just not enough technical from our side.
So my sense is it's a real entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You like your job, so that's great. I like you as a person entrepreneur. Do you have any other ideas very quickly that you could just give me a sense? I'm not sold on this one, but I'm trying to make a case for you these challenges. Do you have any other ideas?
At this point in time, I really have been focusing on this. I'm also committed with MTN Quebec who are going to do the prototype for me. Yeah.
Do you think about individuals? Is that possible? Sorry.
What was that? Is that
An informal hookup.
I'd like to know what happened.
Last question, decisions?
No.
One last question. I'm interested in your pitch. So
what is the relationship between the bicycles and the waste space? So we actually work a lot with and with the waste space. So just in 10 seconds, what are they going to, how are you going to unite them?
Okay, so to create a bicycle system is a form of being able to collect the trash from the households and then adding them into the baggage chain system. Currently, you see guys pulling these bags on the street, and I just want to formalize it as opposed to pulling it here.
Cool, thank you. It's a no, thank you.
All right. Number 27.
Morning, folks. My name is Spusiso Makubu, and I have a concept or an idea, which is a service I'd like to provide for high school students, all the way up to varsity students, which is a driving school. My target or the idea would basically for these guys to get the skill whilst they're still in school, write the exams, the K53 exam on base. And once they have passed that, go on to doing driving lessons on base if the school is big enough. If not, to a closer open field, close by to the school. And that's basically that. So you said your name was? Spusiso Makubu, number 27.
Is it good man?
I
wonder if good man is something in the 5%.
So it's a school, so you want to teach, provide driving lessons?
Yeah.
Okay. First challenge is if you're aiming at kids, you know, the school's not going to allow you onto their property without the relevant insurance and all sorts of disclaimers because kids can be hurt. It's already a market, so any driver driving school is going to be focusing at first time driver, and that's normally at that age. You can't teach anybody to drive under that age, it's illegal. So basically, you want to set a driving school. You have the relevant qualifications for it.
Pardon?
You have the relevant qualifications.
Not yet.
Carry this business, I suggest you go out and do that. Get that behind you because that makes people feel a lot more comfortable about putting their firstborn behind a moving missile. So if you've got the relevant qualifications, it's always a good business. You're always children wanting to get into motor vehicles.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
That's enough.
Thank you.
I don't think you need it from us, but yeah, it's a good business.
All right, thank you. Can we have number 28? And then we're going to take 5-minute break. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Nance Hati Mokwena. I'm number 28. I'd like to pose a question out to the audience, especially to my Black African sisters. Do you know what your hair looks like? I'm not talking about your relaxed hair. I'm not talking about your weaves. I'm not talking about the synthetic braids that we put in our hair. I didn't know either until I decided to chop it all off and let it grow on its own. The thing is, it wasn't easy. What I discovered about our hair is that it doesn't retain moisture well. And the problem with that is it starts to break, and then the misconception that unless it's processed, our hair doesn't grow. What I started doing is that I started using essential oils and organic oils in my hair, and that made it grow, and made it softer, and made it more manageable. Can you imagine having a kid without having to cry every time we comb their hair? Can you imagine having us protecting the little kids from relaxers and them burning on their scalp? This is a possibility with an alignment product line. We think that natural and we think that nature can actually provide anything that we need. Therefore, all our products will be used using organic oils and essential oils indigenous to Africa. We'd like to grow our own essential oils and finds and
What results can you tell me about school products outside of your own hair? What results do you have?
So I have a sister that's also using my products. I've got obviously my cousins have small kids. I've given them my product and said, please try it on your kids, and it's been working. The most important thing is to actually get the moisture in the hair more than anything. That makes it more manageable. So what we find is that because it's so hard and because we don't moisturize it properly, that makes it seem like it doesn't grow. And
you developed the product?
So the product is not in development. This is an idea. What we're currently doing is we're looking at, because there's a lot of organic oils and there's a lot of essential oils in the market. And the trend right now is that a lot of people are trying to grow their own hair, but they mix their own things at home.
So I buy the product myself, and then I mix it for myself, and I mix it for other people. But the idea that we have is, because that takes long, we want to actually develop a product that will take with, or you can buy at a store and use it for your hair. So we actually starting to, we have a farm that we're renting out the space where we starting to grow things like aloe vera, and we.
You know what? One of the most amazing things that everybody in the world has a hair. And hair is so important. The natural product is you can get it, right? The challenge is, of course, it's the testing, it's the approvals. Normally what happens is we test it on other things before we start testing it on human beings. They make wonderful movies about these things. So it's a very interesting concept. There's a lot of money to be made in it. I don't think this is the right platform, but he's the right guy. I don't want to have a chat.
Okay. So I want to ask, right, that if you don't say right now your pitch is that you want to, so it's two things. Are you pitching to be looking for help to develop a product, right? An oil, whatever. If that is the case, I'm not too sure if other guys have thought about the person that is going to go to the party, you have to about selling somewhere, whatever channels. Right? I'm prepared to listen to you, right? Once you come back to me and say, look, you've got an example, you've got an example of a working formula that we've come up with. We're getting our raw materials from this place, we're getting our scientists to our technologists, or whatever the case may be. But right now, what's so difficult for me is, I'm not sure whether you guys have really considered and done enough research to suggest that you are really into this idea. Of course, you're using other products already to kind of influence that, to say, look, maybe there is a market. But I think that what you need to do in the next 6 months, in the next year or so, is to investigate, really work on it. Because a lot of people are making a lot of hair products and whatnot. So come back with a formula that says, look, this is the formula. I need help to commercialize. I need to rent this thing out. I need to get this thing in the stores, to kids and whatnot. But right now, I'm like, hey, yeah, we can give you money, and then 5 months down the line, we're like, hi guys, no, Jamalji coming.
I think the thing is the market is there. I think the market is definitely there.
We can talk about it for a long time. Stuart, do some research. There are many companies overseas that are doing it. That's just like kids, all natural. I know this because I did research on training for in South Africa. So do it. But if you can get the from Africa with love out of Africa business, then it's an exportable product. But you need to have done it, tested it, bottled it, shown it to somebody.
Yeah, so
follow it, grab it and run it to the
no.
Run it to know.
Can I, as a former hairstylist, can I ask that you guys kind of give advice offline, even though you're interested in this? Because definitely yes. Can you give advice offline?
Yeah, of course.
It's a definite market. I know for a fact. Yeah, hairstylists.
I can link you up with a lady that makes hair products and skin products. Boom. From African apps.
Right. Thank you. And please let me know how it goes. We'll take a 5-minute break and let's go. Let's keep time. 5 minutes. Hit it.
Can you recruit guys? And can you kind of fill up from the front? You seem to be and after we come, we're back. Comrade action. So I had
So what's happening? The next group is actually
So next up, got number 29. Back.
It's long right there. There it is though.
You start now.
Hi, my name is Shavana. I have 5 years experience within the social development tech for social development field, and I've just graduated from this business school with a Master's in Management and Entrepreneurship and New Venture Creation. My company is called Startup. Our time is such that the age-old adage of everybody has a book in them has become everyone has an app in them. Startup is an app development company that facilitates app development through 5 pillars: development, marketing, design, legal, and financial. Our big product is a mobile microwave app that serves to upskill and generate income via smart and feature phones to a potential target market of 10 million unemployed individuals in South Africa. Having completed the technical feasibility studies, I realized I currently do not have the capacity and the capital to tackle such a massive project. So my team and I have decided to start with something smaller and work our way up. The development of a working prototype of a fashion app we have currently in process, off the back of which we want to generate investment. We chose a fashion app as there is already a connected market.
Time.
Big selfie.
So
I'm thinking, the app space is so cluttered at the moment. It's one of those field of dreams, build it and they will come.
Sure.
You mentioned very briefly at the end a fashion app.
Yes.
And, I would like to find out a bit more about it. Sure. If you were saying, okay, this is a fashion app that everybody, they take pictures of themselves and they tag their clothes. And then if I'm part of the designer database and it's tagged and it can tell me where to go to get these wonderful pictures, because at the end of the day, humans wear clothes, not models.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is about.
And people do your marketing for you and you can analyze it. So if you got this right, it's a very clever concept if you can do it.
Yeah.
I just got you your funding.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, look, I think it's difficult to buy into the capabilities to develop apps if you haven't convinced us that your first app is a great idea and started on that. That's why for me, I think that's what we needed to hear. We didn't have it.
Sure, I just wanted to kind of get the big picture.
So if we're a master in entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
how mental would you feel with such a
Sorry, can you?
How mental?
Well, I don't actually, I'm not here for financial sort of investment. I only want mentorship. Yeah.
Do you think you can stick out approach for 6 months with master's in entrepreneurship?
Absolutely. It was a very theoretical master's. That's something that I mentioned to students in business school, that we didn't get practical approach. So it was a very theoretical. It's a master's from an institution, so they took it from that approach.
I'll say yes, and we'll collaborate between the judges later on. So I think
there's something on the business on that specific app.
Yes.
Like your 67 seconds didn't quite get there, but you could have done it.
We've done something special to convince us soon.
I saw the business well. So yes.
So that's something 50% ownership there.
No, it's for free. It's for the little people. That's me.
So that's a yes.
Yep. So that's it.
Thank you. Number 30.
Good day, my name is Joel Mulefe, founder of the Soweto Nightcap, where we transport patrons in and around Soweto at a fare of 100 rands to 450 rands, depending on the zoning. And our clients contact us through social media to be part of the experience and leave them with an adventure, and to be part of the adventure and leave them with an experience through our social media, which is our Twitter account, Soweto, SOWHERE, and our current focus is to grow our brand and our market share at Soweto. Currently, we use our personal vehicles to run the business. We're looking for funding to be able to own our own business vehicle and have proper business structure. And our number is 084-865-3673. So where to?
Yes, no.
You know, I love your business. I think it's great, and speed, you know, bringing in the transport as part of the events and the evening activities. There's me in my house going to you take it to the event and come back. It's a wonderful partner here, a safety partner. It's at breweries, they're party hard people, doing responsibly. The backing of the vehicle and the investment in the vehicle. I'm not sure if this is the right platform for it, but they're going to give you some cash and buy some vehicles of it. I want you to know, and that's one for me.
It's a no for me because I'm not convinced that one, some of that can scale outside of Soweto, based on things you I'm not. I think it's generally a traditional model. That's now becoming with Goodfellas. A lot of guys in this generation are cool some students. What the guys do, I've got a 10-kilometer radius of all the campuses around, and find a way how to get the cab without having to call. I don't know how, but it's, you know, they've got a unique thing. They bring you some apples or whatever the case is. So I'm not guessing that we've got that. You know, you're saying it's unique. Could just hire a car, call a cab. I was different about that, so I'm not sure if I'm able to grow this thing, how to use it. I'm not convinced, as I said. So I'm not saying.
And yeah, from our side as well, most likely probably going obtain this sentiments about its uniqueness. There's a market is really attracted with businesses like this. And also, you know, what's the difference in the experience that you have? So, companies, like you said, was focused on, you know, the experience you have while traveling with them as well. So maybe if we could rework the differentiation with the experience you have during the ride or whatever, would be really useful for us to look into.
Okay, sure, makes sense. Thank you. Number 31. 31, imagine. So we are not representing as a business account. Okay, the first question to the audience would be, imagine, the statement would be, imagine what brought you here now, which is hookup and connection. So as a local business account, we can provide a platform where you can establish and build lasting relationships for startups, with experienced business people, for mentorship, advice, and ultimately building a new business opportunity with those people as well. Therefore, a simple new business line is designed to broker and facilitate new business opportunities for startups with each other and including established corporates. Looking at the dynamic for connectors in business today, which is what brought us here also. Young people are interested in building new businesses. And with that, there's a big failure rate, and there's a lot of demotivation for people trying to get into business. Therefore, what we are focusing on as a Silicon Business Lounge is to bridge that gap and try to make experienced business people more available to the people who are starting out. Me, myself, at the moment, I'm currently doing Income Accounting Sciences with UNISA, and I'm discussing launching a pilot event with GEP.
our partners in Mamelodi.
Time.
That was too fast.
So businesses somewhere between taking it without business and taking the hookup dinner.
Yeah. But hookup dinner is really I want to do it to the membership. I'm saying hookup dinner is going to be a very difficult group to be. The days is going to be 3 minds, more focused on membership.
Okay, so how do you think you're going to work out the mentorship fees or the membership fees for the startups, especially startups that are pre-revenue?
I think I'm going to use GEP Gauteng Entrepreneurial because they are more focused on developing youth entrepreneurship. So I'm going to ask them to try and find a way where we could give them the value from the 300 that we'll be asking as membership fees, which is business support through GEP, which is funding that can be allocated via GEP and things like that. That's it.
What a lot of dependencies when you get up with the show.
Okay, so decisions? No from my side. I want to ask you a question. What do you like to do? Why do you want to do this business? What is your passion?
Seeing entrepreneurship flourish. I want to be involved.
So you got to have it like do you think about seeing entrepreneurs flourish?
I want to see helping people establishing businesses.
Okay. And what is your passion? Do you like cars, electronics?
I would say clothes, cars, and accounting. I love accounting.
You like accounting?
Very much.
Always do what you love and love what you do. The concept is that if you try to do something that a lot of people in the space, I'm not quite sure if you got it together there on that one. The great thing about being a businessman and entrepreneur is to be afraid to fail, pick yourself up and do it over again. And what Richard does and where he's always successful in it, he does what he loves and he loves what he does. So if you do get that right mix, you've got the right attitude, so we go for it.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Number 32.
Good morning. My name is Bukosi Swanda. I run a company called Kelula Energy. State SA reports that 90% of the people think saving energy is a very cool thing. So why are we not saving? Why do we still have too much pressure on the grid? What I realized is that we're not efficient. Efficiency means accuracy. So what we do is we provide accuracy. So how we do it is we do it in 2 stages. First, we do energy audits. We come into your home and see exactly where your money is going, where your runs and cents. Then secondly, we sell and install energy saving appliances. So what we're pushing is efficiency for homes and businesses. Thank you.
So is there something like a smart meter in your house where you directly see how much electricity you use? Or how would you describe it?
Okay, my product is service. I do energy audit. So I give you an exact direction where your energy is going. Then I provide a solution how you can lower it. How you can lower it.
And does that, so in Holland, where I'm from, there's a lot of products like that in the market called smart meters. You basically have a little measuring device, which is connected to your cell phone. You constantly know how much electricity and water and gas you're using. Is your idea similar to that?
My idea is, my business is different because that even if you see how much you're using, you can't really. So what I come to show you exactly where you're spending your money there. Help you lower your money. Like how can I say? I help you. I show you exactly where you are, and then we have a target.
I'm talking about the device, your measuring device, your product. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not plugging your product.
It's an idea.
It's going into your house and talking you through the whole concept, using X amount of electricity from this, and if you have a diesel or put an external solar panel on, so you're going to save some electricity.
So you,
The consultancy.
yeah, it's a consultancy service.
So let's decide, guys. Yes or no?
I'd say yes. Yes. I'd say no. If we agree, I can agree. That's fine.
All right. I'm the secretary. Remember to state your name, your business name.
Hi, good morning. My name is Samuel Ndogo. I am an entrepreneur, and for the past 10 years, I've started a few businesses that have paid. And 3 of those years I've spent at Samsung building their brand stores across Johannesburg in the retail outlets. I recently started a business which aims to be South Africa's largest online reseller of office products, office furniture, and printing supplies. My target market is small and medium-sized businesses, startups and individuals basically starting working from home. What makes us different from our competitors is the need that we hope to address, which is convenience in shopping, with quick and free delivery, wide payment solutions, payment options, and the value in product and service bundling. I came here because I need help, both in mentorship and financially, to prototype, to actually take a market ready, to build an e-commerce solution basically, and take it to the market and see how the customers will react to that. Thank you.
You spoke very well. You prepared. Well done. My concern is, are you going to manufacture this office sleeves, or it's going to be a reseller? Are you a reseller, or are you just a platform where other companies come and pop their products onto you, which would then make you a better buy or one of the other online portals? So you need to give me a little bit more background on it. And what were the businesses that you started that failed?
I've started the computer store down in Devon. And back in the day, I've started trying to start a funeral service. I also tried to start a few tuck shops. So most of them have failed, and ideas have evolved over the years as well. And then in terms of the core business function right now, it is retailing over the internet. I don't manufacture. I buy from manufacturers and distributors and then resell to SMEs.
Cool. Just say one thing, you come across a couple of these businesses and you are working with them. It can work. What you need to solve will basically find a solution to the distribution model. That is the most important thing. And so you need to convince me that you're going to solve the distribution in an innovative way. That's what, at the end of the day, as and or whatever else gets around, you have to solve the distribution. How are you going to get this stuff to these clients? Because if you can't do that, this whole thing doesn't work.
Well, right now, distribution model, if we get money, we will set up a mini warehouse and logistics infrastructure, but we will maintain a virtual warehouse with our suppliers, which will give us access to a wide selection of product without handling the physical stock in our warehouse, so we can lower the cost.
That's the most important thing in the whole concept, and it's something that you haven't applied your mind to. Yeah. So if you want to take this forward, you have to apply your mind to solving that problem, because this model is dependent on your ability to do that. Something that I'm not confident you can go about to do.
Yeah, one of the businesses that you mentioned, they are exploring the business model where you sell your office supplies against cost. So you don't make any profit on your products, but you just have a clever distribution model. It's quite complicated because then your whole focus basically changes. Nothing to do with what you sell.
Check out guys called Draw. It's the most innovative distribution model the guys have come up with from Cape Town. It's a startup, and they're going to compete with DHL and a lot of logistics companies. It's called Draw. I'm WAM Draw. You can check them out on online, wamdraw.com. And I think it's a model that you can actually use. If I try to explain it, it'll take some time.
If I check it, solve that, you'll be fine. I promise you. solve that and come back to what about you?
Use the one drop model. I'm telling you that people have never seen the model before. When you get out. It's a no.
That's on me, eh? Can we have that again?
When you guys think about these ideas, you've got to look at it from me, the consumer. What is going to be the easiest thing for me? How are you adding value to me? Creating a store for me to buy things. There are thousands of stores. And if I'm price driven, maybe not. So if I'm creating this online platform, it's the experience from the creator to the receiver. You've got to make it wonderful. I buy a lot of things on eBay. It irks me because every night I get home, go there, I open my post box because I've got to think, go to the post office to go collect it. It's an ache. If it was to my door, I pay extra for it. And I pay extra for it to get to my door. So you've got to make the whole user experience that I'm enjoying the whole process. One of the best things about buying something is unwrapping it, for example. So if I'm buying a desk, be a little bit clever. Would you like to unwrap a desk? Much better than just dumping it on the desk. So the small value adds, and like I said, with whatever else said here, you know, this creating this platform, creating experience. I think it's good.
Okay, can we have number 34?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vlad Mabedek. All protocols observed today. I'm the founder of Vala Books Creations. I started my business in 2013 in the dining room at my grandmother's house using a home PC, a color printer, and a gelatin cutter that we had. I basically created my own storybook in a dining room about my life. And I took the storybook and I then took it to 4 Model C schools in Sandton, which I showed, and I asked the principals to give me a chance to show it to the parents. I did that. I showed it to the parents, and I sold 100 books that year. This was 2013. I then took my business, and then I went and I found publishers who could do books that were more professional for me. I'm currently doing these books for schools like Crawford, Brescia House, and Bullega schools. The whole business model is that we capture people's stories, their earliest memories. We journey with them. We take their story from the time that they're born until they pass on from this world. We capture those moments. We put them in a coffee table designed storybook about their lives. These books range from now, we've worked on the pricing, from 1,900 rands a package, right up to 10,000 rands a package.
Time.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to say no because you're attending KickStart training next week on Sunday. That's over 14 days. That's a weekend joining the LeanJump. It's going to be the LeanJump on the steroids, so you're joining the LeanJump. Thank you.
Outside of that, I want to say yes. We live in a world where it's all about people. And I think what you're studying is you're actually going to feed them. Unfortunately, all of us want self-gratification. It's the art, it's the whatever. So I'm glad that you're on this platform that Tex is talking about, because the reality is you're going to sell a lot. People are obsessed with themselves, and that's what you're saying.
Cool.
Could we see your book?
Yes, ma'am. You may.
Glad you know about the university. I think this is excellent. Me as a father, I spend a lot of money sending my kids to school, rush back home after driving myself, listening to wonderful entrepreneurs on a daily basis. Say to my oldest Simon, how's your day, my boy? Great. What do you do at school? Nothing. This is capturing their daily moments and presenting it to me, so I know that hey, learning what's happening. It's me experience what they experience on a daily basis. At school level and at corporate level, like when they do Breweries does a big corporate event and intro. I think those are wonderful opportunities. I think your business has it. Yeah. You look to the I'm still waiting for the little street.
So how would it take you to put together a story for someone like me, as old as I am? As old as you are. About how long was it? That's all. Maybe it takes a little bit. We can. What you give for me is just read narrative and absolutely new copy.
Yes, right. Right. So there was. Who has a pitch? Everybody's pitch, right? Now, here's the interesting thing. We had close to 200 applications. We took 105. So we already exceeded the whole concept of 67 seconds and 67 pitches. But guess how many people showed up? 34 people. There's a quote, and please help me with it. Something about 50% of success is just showing up. Yeah. Is that correct? Yes. So this is the committed group. These are the people that are committed to what they want to their success moving forward. And that's essentially why it's easy to get into opportunities. It's easy to tap into programs and get your business to move forward. Because most people sign up. Because it's easy. I'm on my laptop, I hear the interview on radio, boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's all the rush. But actually, the people that are committed to going through with this thing, very few. And that's why it's easy to succeed. Just commit. Like, you don't have to be brilliant, just be average, like Gavin said, and you move forward. It's pretty much that simple. Now, the top 10 that will be selected from this program, I wonder how many will be left by the end of the year. Because those are the people that will share and dispose of the 300,000 that's going to be in this program. Usually, about 30 to 40% fall off. I don't know why. I just don't know, but these things happen. So if you are selected, make sure you commit, because it's time and effort, and you'll be getting the best of business development support that you'll ever come across. I'm talking about industry executives surrounding you. Now, judges, shortlist.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick chat. In secret, we're going to have secret meetings, because that will make everybody nervous. And then we're going to do that.
Do you want to get into a round?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, guys. Then the guys will do that.
Everyone relax.
Yeah. Glasses and cups, put them that side.
and they can be able to buy into the concept. For instance, what I did with this concept, my mother used to clean people's houses. I once did it with her, tried it with her. She was able to open an account for Truett as well as Jet to be able to buy clothes. With the salary advice that I created for her using my computer, but stating the name of the person as the employer, because that now she was not working under a company, she was working under somebody as an individual. So that's how I did it.
I'm going to caution you on this thing here, just by the way. Unless the employer issues the salary slip, you are creating a fictitious salary slip, just by the way. There's a legal issue involved here. So the employer has to contract with you. And it's a legal requirement. If it's already legal, it's going to be very difficult to educate people. You know, if you're going to be doing on the other side, it's an educational-based thing where you are helping the employees saying this is what you do when you speak to somebody. The employer must issue you with a salary slip, and they must load you onto PAYE. Then it's a completely different model to what you have just pitched.
So in this case, you look at it as something that won't work.
Yeah, well, the employers are non-compliant.
Yes.
And what Evan is saying is that you would have to have a relationship with them. The issue is still non-compliance. So, I mean, you haven't solved the issue that the fact that they don't want to be compliant. Now you're realizing that, hey, now you want to make them pay. They're not being compliant. Yeah.
Okay, in this case, what will happen is the matter of saying, that's why I'm saying it has to do with first educating the employer. Because at the end of the day, you won't achieve like, for instance, you won't achieve implementation of legislation if someone is not educated on the legislation. For instance, you find most of the legislation is thick documents that people are not even interested in. But now, if I'm someone who's clued up when it comes to the legislation, then I managed to simplify it for people who are employed. For instance, taxi drivers don't have salary advisors, but on a weekly basis they get a salary. So if you say to the employer, you have 5 taxis, you have 5 taxi drivers, this is why it's important for you to register with UIF. This is why it's important.
Okay, employers not doing this because they don't want to do it, because they then have to have an audit trail, or they're not doing it because they're not educated. And you saying they're not doing it because they're not educated. I'm arguing that they're not doing this because there are legal consequences of having an organization. This is how much you pay employee, and therefore this is how much PAYE you owe.
You can't learn what to do it.
Once you do it,
so unless you get to a point where you define what's in it for them. Because it's okay to do it for the taxi driver, but the taxi owner, the guy who owns the taxis, what's in it for him to get all these guys registered in the principles? And you may find that, you may very well find that he's now spending more money with all these things that you're bringing in.
And the point is giving somebody a pay slip when the first question says, where's your driver's license?
Number 37. Correct.
Morning, everyone. I'm sorry for being late first. The name is Medicine Zonatwala from a company called Medicom. The idea is called, the name of the idea is One Child. It's an educational development program that we're actually planning to take to the rural areas of South Africa. If you look in terms of career development, it's basically your main cities and small towns whereby children actually get exposed to careers that are out there. So now what we want to do is we want to take careers to the villages and also expose the villagers to the world. I'm working for a company called I am Graduate School of Marketing. I've got 7 years of working experience within the educational sphere. And what we do, we obviously develop careers. We also obviously promote the institution, obviously, for people to get educated. But now what I've noticed also is that in the outskirts of South Africa, no one actually is willing to go there. So now we're willing actually to go all the way to those people, because if you talk of careers, for instance, if you say psychology, time.
So who's paying for your service? Who is paying for your service?
Okay, what will happen is how we actually will be making money. Actually, the goal is not to actually make profit, but it's actually to empower. So we're looking at partnering with public sector as well as the private sector. Because lots of companies obviously that are involved in playing their part in education. So we'll be looking at targeting actually those companies to come and play their part.
So we ask, you're saying that the aim is not to make money. That's what you said.
No.
So the aim is not to make profit.
I'm saying it is not profit driven, but there will be obviously ways of making, generating revenues for the business. What happens is if you look in terms of, let's say, for instance, a company will actually sponsor us, obviously with regards to the initiative that we're doing. There may be other organizations that we can actually make them pay for us to take their services to those places. Those would be organizations such as tertiary institutions.
Are you an NGO?
No, we're not an NGO.
Are you an NPO?
No. The company is registered as a PTY, but what you can also do, looking obviously at the concept, we can obviously register another business that will actually run this idea. But I have obviously an existing business, that's where we wanted to trade the company under, because that company is doing marketing and integrated communication.
So this is going to be a, what is it? It's going to be a leg of the company that does events and marketing.
Okay, what will happen is we actually want to take those children from high school level, expose them into careers, groom them, mentor them. And what we actually want with companies now is to actually come into play by means of making sure that they actually walk the journey with us. For instance, it would also be an investment for companies. If a company like South African Breweries is doing very well and needs skills in sales and marketing, what we'll do then is if there's a child actually who is passionate about advertising, marketing communications, and related, what we'll say is SAB, that's why the name of the concept is called One Child. If you cannot sponsor 100 children, at least invest in one child, that will make sure actually we mentor until this child gets a matric. Afterwards, take the child to varsity, and when the child is qualified, they can get to join the company.
So you get funding and what to do with it?
Yes, we do need to.
No, I'm saying you get our funding, we give you 60,000 today.
What we'll do is obviously we'll go to identified areas, introduce obviously the programs. The first thing obviously is to get all the information that we need, relevant information.
So remember the funding that which we give you is the funding that's going to grow the business.
That is correct.
Right? Yes. My suspicion, and I could be convinced or not, is you're fundamentally looking for scholarship to activate that concept. And that is my suspicion. I could be wrong, and I'm more than happy to be wrong.
Not necessarily. What will happen is when it comes to the tools, for instance, for us to go to those areas, at least I am being proactive in a sense that I do have a vehicle to obviously go to those areas. The only thing that I will need obviously from other stakeholders, which I've identified as my partners, is for them obviously to now assist with regards to the other tools that we use. The mode of transport to get there, that's not a problem. But what we need, for instance, if we approach the University of Johannesburg, for them to give us the collateral, obviously there's money involved to print all that collateral. It's a matter of giving us those, and then to those people obviously will be facilitating the program.
We've given you a lot of airtime. Thanks very much for it. And I think your goals are great and lofty. The implementation is how you're going to do this. What is the reason why businesses aren't out in the rural areas? Because it does not make financial sense to them. You have a PTY limited. The reason why your business is there is to make a profit. First thing. So this is only going to be there if it makes financial sense to them. Just give. There are so many people who have the correct skill set and the qualifications to do it. There are a lot of people in the educational background who do the training. So I'm not too sure if your model works quite right, and maybe it needs a bit more research and then fine-tuning or overhauling. I'm going to get that.
For me, it's a very novel course. Godspeed and good luck on it. But in terms of putting my own finances or any venture capital into it, no. For me, what you seek is sponsorship. Maybe approach the Department of Social Development in making this thing work. Really know the cause of something worth pursuing.
Thank you. We are all going to head off into the lab cave. We'll be a couple of minutes.
We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need you to get
One of the guys was has all these questions. You can also go to successful And No, you're right. It's not something that's so like teaching but in order to go it's really
You know what
I know now. What did you say?
All right, guys.
Guys, keep it down.
The judges have made the decision. Okay, cool. So the interesting fact of announcing, I know that I'm Gen Z, please bear with me, it's my goddamn birthday. So I'm going to party mood. And I just want to say, guys, congratulations to you guys that won the competition. I think you guys have done fantastic job. I mean, awesome. You know, we may have appeared very dismissive and a little bit harsh and all those kind of things, but we're actually softies, you know, we actually like your features. So I'll put some numbers here, and when I call your number that you were given outside, you can come in forward, please. Thank you. And I need number 4, I need number 6, I need number 8, I need number 13 and 14, and 20 and 22. And 30. Are they all here? If I put a number you're not here, it's for waiting, so you will not run around the street. How many are we? Are you not sure? Are you sure? I'm looking at you, coming.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The family.
No, the family, no, I didn't call. What's the family?
24.
No, it's not 24. It's 22. And then 22. There's no family. I said I'll hook up the family afterwards. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, these are the guys that the judges have agreed on. A couple of disagreements, 1 or 2 or so, but it doesn't matter anymore now. So the guys are going to go through a 6 months intensive business development support.
edge growth and SAP starting the mix, and the hookup dinner guys. So it's going to be intense. Dinner guys will be signing a lot of terms and conditions because we're going to need to pay for full-time, 100% non-negotiable. One mistake you're not. It's not a charity case. So I hope, and we collectively hope that you guys can really come forward. I think from here on, the guys will then do the necessary papers and all the other things, and we kick off communications and working with the guys, points and stuff on the side, and doing all the other groundwork until next year in January, where you pitch why you deserve to have a share of that 300,000 of working capital. But it's going to be amazing 6 months. Play for point that we're going to be doing it down using lean startup models. I think leading them was also an expert in that area. So, well, congratulations. We've seen what step before. You want to say it?
Yeah, guys, just a big congratulations. Just to reiterate what Tavis said, it's going to be 6 months of hard work. But if you are already in your business and excited about it, then it should be anything outside of what you're already doing. Really looking forward to working with you, and we'll share more details of some of the exciting things we'll be doing with you later. Well, then again.
All right. Do we have all the details according to the numbers? Or do we just need? Let's not capture. So go through to questions. Let's make sure that you capture all the details accordingly so that we can be able to communicate it. Guys, well done. Just in closing, I'd like to really thank the Branson Center for hosting us. It's amazing. Yes. And there are some things that are going to come up around pitch clinics that are not comfortable with Branson, but we'll announce it in good time because we think that a data pitch platform is something that more and more entrepreneurs need to practice on so that we're ready for opportunities. Right. For those that are in Pretoria, we've got the hookup dinner tonight in Pretoria. For the 1st of August, for the guys that are in June, that's what the hookup dinner is happening. Make sure that you go to the website www.thehookupdinner.com and subscribe so that you can get an invitation. Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys. Strong.